Giving away your things. What do you see in the picture?
Second-hand stuff.
Secondhand stuff, yes. Donations, right?
Donations.
That's what giving away your things mean.
Yes,
Yes?
donate.
Donation. Now, what do you see?
A homeless person.
A homeless person, yes. Are there homeless people in your neighborhood?
Oh, a lot.
Yes.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yes.
Do you give them anything?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, good. Or do you just walk by?
Depends on the situation. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, so I can give away all the time because I am in my everyday business. So, but I dedicate certain time to give away some stuff for these people.
You mean give out?
Yes.
Give some stuff. Okay. Just basically give some stuff. How do people generally react toward the homeless? What would you do if you saw a homeless person begging in the street? Welcome by or give a few spare coins?
I would give some few coins.
All right, very nice.
I never
Or
give
like
I
food or
never
something.
give coins.
No, never.
No.
Okay, Saulo, Laura, hello.
I do sometimes.
How you doing, teacher? I'm here waiting for class.
Awesome, Mr. Awesome. All right, guys. So I'm sorry, Alejandra, what were you saying?
No, that I give away sometimes, but I try to give more like water or
Yes.
something to eat or even jackets or stuff like that.
Awesome. You're a very nice person. What do you think the Hannah Salwen's family do? And why? If we read this little introduction, it says, what would you do if you saw a homeless person begging in the street? Welcome by, give a few spare coins. Not the Salwen family. They gave much more than that. Read their story and ask yourself, what would I have done? So let's listen to the audio and respond. What did Hannah Salwen's family do and why? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
The power of half. What would you do if you saw a homeless person begging in the street? Walk on by? Give a few spare coins? Not the Salwen family. They gave much more than that. Read their story and ask yourself, what would I have done? Kevin Salwen was driving his 14-year-old daughter, Hannah, back from a sleepover. Hannah had often seen homeless people begging for food at the stoplight near their home. But on this particular day, while they were waiting for the light, Hannah noticed an expensive car in front of them and a homeless man standing on the side of the road. If that guy didn't have such a nice car, the man over here could have a meal, Hannah said. The scene clearly made a deep impression on Hannah, and she continued to discuss it with her parents and brother for some time. She wanted her family to make a difference in the world, even if it was a small difference. How much are you willing to give up? Her mom asked. This house? Eventually, that's exactly what the family did. They sold their $2 million dream home and donated half the proceeds to the Hunger Project's work in Africa. If Hannah hadn't seen the homeless man alongside the car that day, maybe the Salwens would still be in their dream home. But would they be as happy? In their new, smaller house, they found they were spending more time together and became closer as a family. They admit they might not have become so close if they had stayed in their old home. If you want to learn more about the Salwens' remarkable story, visit their website.
Okay, something happened to Elu, right? No, Elu's right there. Who exited? I don't know. All right, guys. So what did Hannah Salwen's family do?
Her family sold their $2 million house to help people.
Yeah, why?
She wanted to make a difference.
Okay, let's check it out. Anybody else have any ideas, any suggestions, any opinions?
Because the daughter saw a homeless and was very impressed and wanted to do something.
Okay, let's check it out. Oh my goodness.
The power of
So what did they do?
They sold
They
their
sold the house.
Yeah, here's the story. Let's go ahead and read it and check.
the power of half. What would you do if you saw a homeless person begging in the street? Walk on by? Give a few spare coins? Not the Salwen family. They gave much more than that. Read their story and ask yourself, what would I have done? Kevin Salwen was driving his 14-year-old daughter, Hannah, back from a sleepover. Hannah had often seen homeless people begging for food at the stoplight near their home. But on this particular day, while they were waiting for the light, Hannah noticed an expensive car in front of them and a homeless man standing on the side of the road. If that guy didn't have such a nice car, the man over here could have a meal, Hannah said. The scene clearly made a deep impression on Hannah, and she continued to discuss it with her parents and brother for some time. She wanted her family to make a difference in the world, even if it was a small difference. "How much are you willing to give up?" her mom asked. "This house?" Eventually, that's exactly what the family did. They sold their $2 million dream home and donated half the proceeds to the Hunger Project's work in Africa. If Hannah hadn't seen the homeless man alongside the car that day, maybe the Salwens would still be in their dream home. But would they be as happy? In their new, smaller house, they found they were spending more time together and became closer as a family. They admit they might not have become so close if they had stayed in their old home. If you want to learn more about the Salwens' remarkable story, visit their website.
There. So what did they do?
They sold the house and they just spent more time as a family.
They sold.
The house.
Yeah.
They sold their
And donated
2 million,
And donated part of the
1
money.
million.
and donated.
Oh my goodness.
Donated 1 million to the Hunger Projects in Africa.
What would you have done?
Oh,
I'm not in those conditions, but if I had the opportunity, maybe I would do kind of the same. Not the same, but kind of.
Kind of. So would you sell your house?
If my house cost 2 million, I think yes.
Oh, okay.
The
There you
million
go. I think that's a good
You know
answer. So I want to show you this.
Which one?
There. Kevin Salwen was driving his 14-year-old daughter, Hannah, back from a sleepover. Hannah had often seen homeless people begging for food at the stoplight near their home. Yes, this is the picture.
Uh-huh.
But on this particular day, while they were waiting for the light, Hannah noticed an expensive car in front of them and a homeless man standing on the side of the road. So that's what we have. A man standing on the side of the road next to an expensive car. So she thinks and she says, if that guy didn't have such nice car, the man over here could have a meal, Hannah said. The scene clearly made a deep impression on Hannah, and she continued to discuss it with her parents and brother for some time. She wanted her family to make a difference in the world, even if it was a small difference. How much are you willing to give up? Her mom asked. This house? Eventually, that's exactly what the family did. They sold their 2 million dream home. My goodness, look at that home.
2 million.
Would you sell it?
I would need to buy it first.
First, to get it.
I'll be able to sell it.
So if you had it, would you sell it?
Yeah, but
Awesome.
I would
That's
probably rent it as Airbnb.
So donate half the proceeds to a hunger project's work in Africa. What do you think of the Solwens family?
They're good people.
What do you
They
think
are
of,
very wealthy people.
what do you think of the mother?
He has a good heart
What do you think of the father?
also.
They're doing
It's-
some good parenting.
Yeah, impressive people, huh? If Hannah hadn't seen the homeless man alongside the car that day, if she hadn't seen the man, maybe the Solwens would still be in their dream home. But would they be as happy? In their new, smaller house, they found they were spending more time together and became closer as a family. They admit they might not have become so close if they had stayed in their old home. Now, what do you think of the story?
That is
It's a good story.
that is a great story.
It's a real story.
Yes, is it?
Yes.
Huh.
You can look for them,
Right.
the Solwens family.
The website.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, all right. So this is the power of half. Why the power of half?
Because,
Because it was half the money.
Yes,
they
have the
gave
money.
Half of the money. 1
All
million.
right. Now, it says close your books, but you don't have the book, right?
Oh, no.
All right. Retell the story. Yes, can you do that? Retell the story, please. As much detail as you can remember.
Okay.
Mm,
Hannah saw a homeless person in the spotlight while she was waiting on the light. She asked her parents, yeah, she asked her parents.
She are thinking about the scene
Yes,
and about the difference between the man in the road and the man in the car.
yes, exactly. And they were talking about for a meanwhile, and they eventually decide to sell their house and donate the proceeds to donate the proceeds for Projects Africa, something like that.
mhm. Whatever.
Her father picked her up from a sleepover, and on their way back, she noticed a homeless beside a fancy car, and she told her dad that if that man had a less expensive car, the homeless would have something to eat.
Yes.
That she continued discussing with her family, and her mom asked how much she was willing to give away, and eventually they sold their house and donated half.
Awesome. Does anybody want to hear the audio again, or it's okay?
It's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's okay. Next,
One more time. It's okay.
you want to
The
hear?
power of half. What would you do if you saw a homeless person begging in the street? Walk on by? Give a few spare coins? Not the Salwen family. They gave much more than that. Read their story and ask yourself, what would I have done?
Guys, give me 1 minute. I will be right back, okay?
Just
Okay.
Kevin Salwen was driving his 14-year-old daughter, Hannah, back from a sleepover. Hannah had often seen homeless people begging for food at the stoplight near their home. But on this particular day, while they were waiting for the light, Hannah noticed an expensive car in front of them and a homeless man standing on the side of the road. If that guy didn't have such a nice car, the man over here could have a meal, Hannah said. The scene clearly made a deep impression on Hannah, and she continued to discuss it with her parents and brother for some time. She wanted her family to make a difference in the world, even if it was a small difference. "How much are you willing to give up?" her mom asked. "This house?" Eventually, that's exactly what the family did. They sold their $2 million dream home and donated half the proceeds to the Hunger Project's work in Africa. If Hannah hadn't seen the homeless man alongside the car that day, maybe the Salwens would still be in their dream home. But would they be as happy? In their new, smaller house, they found they were spending more time together and became closer as a family. They admit they might not have become so close if they had stayed in their old home. If you want to learn more about the Salwens' remarkable story, visit their website.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm back. So, any details of the story that you want to remark?
Hannah wanted to make a change,
Make difference.
make a difference. Sorry.
Laura, are you there? Laura is here, but her icon is marked with an X. I don't understand why.
Maybe the camera is not working.
Ask you something, teacher.
Yeah, go ahead, mister.
I think that the spirituality of that guy's were very deep in their mind to make the projects in Africa a little bit different, and rather that do that, they want to give their community the benefits of the donations that they want to do about it.
Okay, mister. Yeah, thank you. There is Laura. Now, hopefully she can share her audio. But she has an X in her screen. Do you guys see the X on her screen as well? Or you don't?
Annex.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
She exited. Maybe she's having problems. So here's the story, power of half. Yes, it tells basically what you guys said, right? The guy was picking his daughter up from a sleepover. And then the girl saw a homeless man on the side of the road, and that made an impression on her. She continued to discuss with her parents and brother, and they came to the conclusion to sell their home, to donate half the money, which is an incredible gesture, don't you think?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes. Now let's imagine. What would you do if you saw? Here we have the verb in two forms. Only one way is correct. What is the correct way?
What would you do if you saw?
If you saw.
First,
Very good. Now, what conditional is this?
What would you do?
Real
if you
condition?
saw? What would you do?
Second conditional.
Second? Second condition.
What about number two?
The family might not have become.
The family might not have become or become.
Have become.
Have become.
Have become.
Have become.
Yeah.
So close.
Third conditional.
If they have the third conditional. If they
Is the
have
third
a
conditional.
small
Exactly.
house. If Hannah
Third conditional. Very good. Now let's work on the number three. If Hannah
didn't see
didn't see,
the man,
No, if Hannah hadn't seen,
Haven't see.
the man,
The man in the car, the family might still live.
so didn't see or hadn't seen?
hadn't seen.
And seen.
I think
Hadn't.
hadn't seen.
Hadn't seen? All right, let me take this.
it's not
That is correct. Okay, what we have is this is good, and this. All right, good. Now we have the number one is second conditional, number two is third conditional. And what conditional is number three?
if Hannah hadn't seen the family might see.
Mixed.
Mixed conditional.
The family might still live.
Mm,
So this is
It's a possibility.
Mixed condition.
okay, and let's talk about why.
because we have
The like the
uh,
conditional with
the third
condition
the
with
What
But
is
we
that?
have the life.
that
What
one
is
is
it?
We have two different.
the third with the first conditional.
This is the third, yes,
The third.
third conditional
And the other is the
with
The
the
second.
if plus.
no. The family might still live. The
Right?
other-
And the other
Yeah.
side, we have the second conditional
Second.
with the result,
Also.
right?
Hypothetical result.
Everything is hypothetical. Everything is imaginary situation.
Yes.
So, in your opinion, no, there is no question. I don't know what I was thinking. So here we have the story again. We have conditional statements and questions. We have the present. The present is the second conditional, right?
Yes.
So for the present, which is the second conditional, we use the past form of the verb plus a modal verb. And the examples are right here. What would you do if you saw a homeless person on the street? And an example answer. If he looked hungry, I'd probably give him some money. This is in the present. What about the past? When you have a past conditional, this is the third conditional. I'm gonna write them down. Third It's about the past. So we have the if plus a past perfect form with a past modal. Modal plus have plus past participle. And the examples are right there. Oh my goodness. If you'd been in the car with Hannah, what would you have done? This is talking about the past. And the answer says, I might not have thought about it if she hadn't mentioned it. Another third conditional is all about the past. Now let's take a look at the mixed conditional. If they still lived in their big house, what part of the conditional is that?
If plus
If so.
past.
So what is this? Second or third?
Second.
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 This is
If
second
they
conditional.
still live in your big house,
And then we have,
they have raised
Would
any
they have
money.
raised
That
any
is
money?
the third conditional.
Third condition.
this is
Third
the third.
condition.
Okay.
It's about the
Present and
past.
but,
And the next one. Maybe. But they might not be so close now if they had stayed there. So the first part. What is the first part?
Third conditional.
It's so close.
Third conditional?
Might not be.
Yes.
Now.
Oh,
the,
second condition.
the first.
Second.
Is the second conditional. And the other, and the remaining part, if they had stayed there, what is that?
Third.
It's about the past, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now we're going to see a lot more of this. Conditionals, if, result. How are you familiar with the conditionals? Are you a master of them?
No.
No.
Are you a fan of them?
We know them. It's a no.
It's a no. Second conditional is if past simple, present conditional. Is for imagining situations in the present or near future.
Okay.
Present situations with present results. This is the second conditional.
Conditional. Mhm.
Yes, examples.
Yes.
If I won $1 million today, I would buy a new car today. This is the present. If I were you now, I would quit smoking now. If I were the president this year, I would lower taxes this year. So a present situation with a present result. Okay? Present situation with present results. And we have the third conditional. Past perfect, perfect conditional. Imaginary situations in the past. Past situations with past results. If I had gotten a gold medal, I would have been happy. Notice how this is longer. If I had gotten, it's about the past. I would have been. It's about the past. Yes?
Yes.
Next, we have, if I had met Susan last week, I would have given her the book. If the weather had been good, we would have gone water skiing. If you had gotten up earlier, you would have caught the earlier train. So it's a little more extensive, right? The structure is a little bigger. We have the past perfect with the past model. And in the second conditional, it's really easy. It's only a simple past with a modal verb. Simple past, modal verb, finish, right? The present is the easiest one of them all. Once again, for the present situation, simple past, modal verb. They're conditional. We have past perfect,
Lo, moda,
past modal.
with can.
Yeah, past perfect, past modal. So let's take a look at mixed conditional sentences. And it's mixed, and as it's mixed, we can mix them two different ways.
I have
First-
never seen this.
No, now you're going to
Subject.
see it. There is more, but this is all you need to see for now. Past
In-
situation with a present result. How is that possible? All the time. All our lives. We make a mistake in the past, we have consequences in the future. Right? Past situation, present result. Okay, so let's take a look. We can change the order of the sentences. It's still the same one. Present result. I'm sorry. The other form is a past result due to a present situation. Now, this one is interesting. Now we're going to see this as well. Yes, we're going to see everything. So let's begin with this one. The most common one. A past situation with a present result. Or a present result of a past situation. Structure. If past perfect, present result. Now, this is a mixed conditional. A past situation with a present result. And if past perfect, past perfect. If I had gone, if you had eaten, if she had stayed, if they had watched. Right? Past perfect. And the present result. What is the present result? A modal verb. Could eat. Would go. Would stay. Would have, etc. You want to see some examples?
Yes.
If we change the order of the sentences, it's a present result if past perfect. So next.
No.
Go ahead. Write down or take a picture, whatever you want. Rocio, what are you eating?
I had an apple.
A guajolota.
No, an apple.
And she don't
A
share
red
it.
apple.
I'm craving a guajolota now.
No,
With a cup
what?
of coffee.
No, but what did you say about guajolota? Guajolota
she
is like a
don't share.
tamal. Isn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but I didn't say a tamal. I said a fruit.
I know. I'm just mentioning guajolotas because I'm craving one now.
Yeah.
Because
All right,
he's
next.
angry.
No, I'm not angry. Seriously, this is part of my face. I'm not angry. I'm not. I'm happy.
Hungry. I say
The thing is that
hungry.
I don't know why when I'm taking the class, always at that time, I want to eat an apple. I don't know why.
Because it's
hungry.
healthy.
I don't know why.
It is
You're
healthy.
Just
You need
like,
glucose.
oh,
Mistake, no?
maybe.
Yes,
Maybe.
it can be because
Yes. All right, next.
Yeah.
Yes.
There.
Yeah.
Past perfect, past conditional.
oh,
Present result of a past condition. Notice how we have the past condition. If I had listened, check this for now. Don't check the other side. Not yet. Yes? If I had listened, it's a past condition. If he had checked, if I had gone, this is in the past, right? Okay.
Is third conditional.
Now let's check the other side.
yeah.
Now, what is this? This is not past. This is a present result. I wouldn't be. He wouldn't be. I would be. Of course, this is a coincidence. Only B and B and B. But it's not the only choice, okay? But we're going to see more examples.
Because would, the word would, we related with past.
No. Would is a model, a verb, a model plus a verb. That is a present result.
A person.
Remember? Or you want to see the
Yes.
picture again?
Okay.
You want to see the picture again? Right here.
That is the second.
I would quit. Second conditional.
Second.
This is for present result.
Uh-huh.
I would buy. I would quit. I would lower. They would stay.
I could stop.
I could stop and I could travel.
Okay.
That is a present result. Yes?
Yes.
All right, so let's go again. Here, we have a past situation with a present result. Let's take a look at the examples one by one.
Yes.
Now, this is not my bedroom. Nope.
No.
Not my bedroom. No, it's this girl's bedroom. All right, so let's take a look. If I had listened to your advice, I wouldn't be in this mess. Now, this is an imaginary situation because this is saying a negation
I wouldn't.
and a mess. That means not a mess, and that's not true. This is a mess.
The reality. The reality.
That's a mess. So, the hypothetical situation, the mixed condition. If I had listened to your advice, is that today? No, it's not today.
No,
it's
it's
in
in
the
the
past.
past.
In past.
The past. I wouldn't be in this mess. Is that in the past?
No, that is in present.
That's today.
No, that's in the present. Mhm.
So if I had listened to your advice yesterday, I
Today.
wouldn't be in this mess today. Right?
Mhm.
Yes? Another example. Ready?
Yes.
No.
Okay. What's happening in the picture?
There are
It's
lost.
lost.
They are lost.
They're lost.
They didn't look the map.
They didn't check the map. So
Okay.
if they had checked the map before the trip, they wouldn't be lost. They would be there by now. So let's check the tenses. If they had checked, is that in the present or the past?
Past.
In the
The
past.
past, before the trip, in the past. They wouldn't be lost in the past.
No, in present.
Or in the
No.
In the
present.
present, today. They would be there by now,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Yes. Any questions so far?
Not for now.
No.
Okay, now look at the guy. And here's their story. If he had gone to the university when he had the chance, he would be a doctor now. So let's check the sentences. If he had gone to the university, that
In the
it
past.
is talking about the past. Yes. If he had gone to the university in the past, he would be a doctor
Now.
now. So if he had gone to the university when he had the chance in the past, he would be a doctor now.
Mhm.
Right?
Right.
Any questions?
No.
So this is what we have, a past situation with a present result or a present result of a past condition. If past perfect, present result, or present result if past perfect. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, next. Past situation with a present result. Now we're going to change it. Present situation with a past result. We're going to change them. Okay, check. Present situation with a past result. How can that be? Let's check it out. Yes, present situation with a past result. Let's check it. If simple past with a perfect result. What is a perfect result? Here is the structure. If simple past is easy, if I ate, if I went, if I had. Perfect result. What is the perfect result? The past modal. Would, could, might, have, plus participle verb. This is the structure, okay? Next.
Yes.
Past result due to a present situation. Perfect result if simple past. Remember that this if simple past is a present situation. Because it's a hypothetical situation. It's an imaginary event. Okay? So, let's check it out. Yeah, what? Past result of a present or continuing condition. Check the sentences. Again, I'm going to erase this. And check. Present situation. If I were. If you weren't. If you spoke. This is in simple past, which means it's a present situation, right? With a past result. Look at the past result. Would have invited, would have gotten, wouldn't have started. Yeah, we have a past result, but let's check the sentences one by one. That's the teacher right there. Yeah, that's why I don't invite you guys to dinner, because I just can't cook. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's read the story. David, can you read, please?
Okay. I'm not a good cook. That's why I didn't invite my friends to dinner last night.
Okay.
Uh-oh, who's missing? Oh, Yutzil. So who identifies with the guy? Who says I'm like the guy too? So not a good cook. That's the reason why not invite the friends to dinner. But we're talking about a past event. So let's take a look at the condition. If I were a good cook, I would have invited them to dinner.
Or vice versa, right?
I would have invited them to dinner if I were a good cook. But let's check the
Without
tenses
comma.
and the sentences. If I were, what is that?
A present. No,
Not
sorry.
the past. No, yeah, it is a present. But
Yes.
somebody said the past.
Hypothetical present.
We have if. When you have if, this is not the past. This is the
Yes.
present.
Hypothetical, right?
A hypothetical present. Yes.
Okay.
If I were a good cook today and all my life, yes, a present truth, a permanent truth, I would have invited them to dinner last night. I'm talking about a past event. Yeah, maybe last night was my birthday. Maybe it was my graduation. Maybe it was my promotion. Something happened in the past. But I didn't invite my friends to dinner because I don't know how to cook. Yes?
Okay.
So I have a past result because of a present condition. Yes? Another example?
Yes.
Now, I see some of you guys are writing, so I'm waiting for you to write. You can take pictures, Laura?
Yeah, I write it
Excellent, that's good.
and I finish.
Beautiful. I'm waiting for some more of your classmates.
Okay.
Ready? All right, let's go. That's another teacher. Nope, that's not what. Yeah, it's me. I just changed the face. All right. Saulo, can you read, please? Oh, continue.
Yes, you're a poor
Sure.
dancer. You lost the competition.
Perfect. Now, take a look at the tenses of the sentences.
Where?
In what tense is this?
That one is in
Present.
Present.
It's in the
This
present.
is in present.
And this?
did not
Past.
pass.
In the
Past.
In the
past.
past. So,
If you
If you were
a good dancer.
You weren't.
Okay,
you weren't. Is that the present or the past?
The
Present.
present.
Hypothetical present.
Hypothetical present. Very good. I like that. If you weren't such a poor dancer today and all your life, you would have won. What is that? The past.
But also it can be in affirmative if you were a good dancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you were, so you go the opposite way, right? You say you cancel the negation and instead of poor,
Good.
you say
huh?
good,
Okay. If you were a good dancer, you would have won.
Good dancer.
right?
You have won.
Okay.
The competition.
And we don't need this such in the positive sentence.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is that is
If you weren't such a
in the past.
you would have won.
You wouldn't have lost.
You wouldn't have lost.
Very good. Next.
Yes.
Yes, next or not yet? Not yet. Okay, continue.
One moment, please.
Yes.
When
You wanna is the past too?
Can you repeat, please?
You wouldn't have lost is the past too?
Yes, because you have a
Okay.
past model.
Okay.
This is a past model. Wouldn't have lost. What is that? We have the have. Is that the present verb? Is not the present verb. Is
Participle.
the auxiliary
Okay.
for the for the past model.
Okay.
Because you have here the model, wouldn't have. And the verb is in past participle, lost. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Next.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Now what do you see?
A girl listening to music.
Listen to music? Okay, good. Can you read, Saulo, please?
She doesn't speak English.
She's typing.
Maybe he's busy. Jutsil, can you read, please?
Sure. She doesn't speak English, so she started this course.
She started this course. Does anybody have anything in common with her?
Somebody.
Somebody, huh? Some of you. So if you spoke English, if you spoke present or past?
Present.
Present.
And
Hypothetical present.
Hypothetical person.
If
Imaginary
you
present.
spoke imaginary present is not the past. If she spoke English today, she wouldn't have started this course. Is this the present or the past?
Past.
Is the past. When it began? Last month. Yeah?
Yes.
Teacher,
Yes?
if is always indicate a present, a hypothetical present? No.
If with simple past
With simple past.
is
Mhm.
present.
Okay.
But what about if with past perfect? What is if plus
Yes.
past perfect? What is that?
Hypothetical situation.
Do you remember what that is? No, you don't remember?
What? The auxiliary in past perfect.
Yeah, if plus past
Mhm.
perfect. What is that? Imaginary past.
Imagination.
Imaginary
Uh-huh.
past. Imaginary past. Okay.
Yes.
Now look at the girl. What happened to the girl? Who made her cry? I didn't. Maybe David did. David, what did you do, mister? No. So what do you think happened to the girl?
She's confusing. She broke up with. Oh, she forget her key.
She's locked out of her house.
Yes. Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you get sad like this girl did?
Yeah.
You did. huh?
Annoyed.
And yeah, some of
Yeah,
us get annoyed
because-
rather than sad.
Oh, Laurita, you don't.
So
how
this
to
is a story.
forget it.
Can you read better, please?
Yes, she forgot to grab her key before she left the school. She can't get in the house now.
There. So look at the tenses. She forgot. Is in the past.
In the past.
She can't
It's
get
past
in.
simple.
It's past simple. She can't get in. Is the
Present.
present. So let's complete the rest of the story. If she, before she left to school, how do we complete this story?
If she grabbed,
Had grabbed.
If she forgot. If she forgot. If she forgot.
Check the sentences and find the cause and effect. The cause is that she forgot her key. Yes, that's the cause, correct? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
All right, so she forgot her key. That's the cause. What does that have to do with it? That's my if cause. That's my if.
If she hadn't forgotten.
If she forgot.
If she forgot,
If she hadn't forgotten.
when
If she
is this?
hadn't forgotten.
If she didn't forget.
That would be the
It's in the
situation
past.
or the condition. Okay.
Okay.
So check
If she didn't forget.
which is in the past. When the condition is in the past, you use the
Okay.
Past perfect.
the past perfect. So how do you complete it?
And
She hadn't forgotten.
She hadn't forgotten.
She hadn't forgotten her key. Very good. Okay, now check. We have another verb that we can use in our story. How can we use the verb instead?
If she had grabbed her key.
If she had grabbed her key. Very good. Before she left to school. That's good. Next. What do we have for next?
She wouldn't be locked out, or she would be able to get in.
would be able. No, she
She could get in the house now.
Remember to check the effect. That would be your result.
She
The
can.
result is that she can't get in, which is in the
She
present.
could. She could get in the house now.
Yes, use would, could, or might, and simple form.
Okay.
She would go in the house now. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Or instead of go, you can say she would get in the house now. Correct? Another example?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have another example here. She wouldn't be outside. Now, another story, a different story. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you see in the screen?
Someone is resting and
Yes.
didn't have class yesterday. I wanted to go to
I didn't have classes yesterday. I wanted to go to my parents' house to relax, but I don't have their house keys.
Oh, story completed.
If I had,
I haven't had.
I have,
I have had.
I,
I
would have,
I would have gone.
I would
Check
have,
the sentence and find which part is a condition and which part is the result.
Okay.
I hear a lot of background noise, guys. Do you know who has a lot of noise?
No,
No.
No?
no.
No.
Okay. So again, find the part, find which part is the condition and which part is the result.
The
Oh my
condition,
goodness.
The condition is
I think it's you
house
see.
key.
No.
That's the
if I had,
my parents' house. No?
if I had to
If
I would yesterday,
I
but
had my parents' house keys.
If I were, no, if I had
At,
classes yesterday,
no.
no.
If I had my
I would have relaxed yesterday if I had
I
had
had
my
my
parents.
parents' house keys.
Yes,
I would have gone.
Yes,
I
I
would
would
have
have
gone to.
have,
Yes, I would have gone to my parents' house
or I would
if
have
I had
rest.
the.
Or I would have stayed at my parents' house.
All right. Any questions?
Yes.
A lot of them, huh?
yes,
Yes, the thing that first we have to identify what time are we talking about. No,
Please come back.
What?
I want to see the last slice.
The last slide, why? We have a lot more. So let's practice this. Mari doesn't know how to play badminton. We didn't invite her to play with us. Laura, do you have some background noise?
No,
No?
I don't listen in nothing. The class
You're not-
is good.
Maybe we have a mixed signal.
No.
So Mary doesn't know how to play badminton. We didn't invite her to play with us.
okay.
Conditional, please, guys. Hypothetical situation.
If
If
I had
Mary,
known, if Mary had known how to play,
if Mary knew how to play,
had known,
if Mary knew how to play badminton,
we
we would have invited her
would
to play with us.
invite her.
instead, if Mary had known how to play badminton, we would invite her to play with us.
What?
If Mary had
Yeah, whatever she said
Read,
is correct.
please. Read. Check the time of the situation. If it's in the present, you need. Again, please.
If Mary knew how to play badminton,
You
had known,
knew.
Mari knew how to
Mary
play
knew how to
badminton.
play badminton.
Mary knew how
We would have invited her.
Not yet, huh? Uh-oh.
The time of the situation. Okay, this is present. So I need to change to simple past.
Yes.
If Mary
Knew.
Mary
how
how to play.
Huh?
We
We would
have
in,
we could have invited
A perfect mother.
To play.
Her to play with us.
All right, next. Let's go for number 2. Yes, Alejandra, I know you were right since the beginning. But I wanted to give your classmates more time. Okay, guys. Number 2.
if we had
If we
had
didn't
didn't
because the sentence is in present negative. If we had
No, we didn't have network.
It's in present, so we need simple past.
we had
Didn't have
yes had
If we had access to company.
okay. We have access to company. We could have passed. We
could have
could
entered
entered the
the
data
data
yesterday.
Oh,
Ask if enter was with ed. How do you think it should be?
enter is with like this. Okay, enter. Is right. Is right.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. What?
We say a lot of things, teacher.
I know. It's hard to distinguish. Okay. So the sentence is like it is. If we had access to company's network, we could have entered the data yesterday.
Yesterday. Uh-huh.
Okay. Number 3.
Oh, okay. It's in past. If I
if I hadn't
hadn't spent,
Spent.
if I hadn't spent too much on holiday,
I wouldn't.
I will broke my.
I
will.
I wouldn't
Yes, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't broke.
break,
I wouldn't.
Broken.
No,
break.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be.
be.
Wouldn't be
wouldn't be
Wouldn't be.
yes
because it's the result in present.
Broke. Wouldn't break. Broke.
Wouldn't be broke.
No.
No, broken. No.
No.
Yes, broke. Sorry.
Because the be is the present.
This
One of the-
doesn't change because this is an adjective.
Yes.
The verb is this. This is the verb. That's the one that changes.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
I have so much to do today.
Next, number 4.
If I
hadn't
if I didn't
had so much to do today.
okay.
Huh?
If I
Again?
had if I
If I didn't have.
if I didn't
Is I have.
Is
Present.
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 So
If I
we need to
hadn't
change
had,
to
Didn't
past.
have.
One more time. It's in the
If
present. If it's in the present, I need the
past,
The verb in past.
if I
If I
didn't
had,
Didn't have.
didn't
if I
if I
didn't have.
if I didn't have so much to do today,
I
I
could
I will
have
I couldn't have there.
I couldn't have there. So it's the same.
I could.
I couldn't.
It's the same.
No.
It's in
I
affirmative.
could
It's
have
in- it's
there
in-
to spell
it's
it for me.
positive.
Or I would
I could
I
have
could
there
Have
could have
to spend the whole night the
could
party
have.
yesterday.
Yesterday. Next, number 5.
I'm ready for my.
I weren't.
If I did,
No.
if
If
I,
no, if I were.
All right, go
I
ahead.
wa-
Remember to check your cause and your effect.
I'm ready for my exam now after 2 weeks.
What is the cause and what is the effect?
After 2 weeks study, is
the
cause,
This is the cause.
and the I'm ready is the
result.
The result.
Okay.
if,
Okay.
Laurita.
if I
Somebody
were,
has somebody
If
has
I
a
wouldn't be
If
ready
I
for my exam.
if I hadn't
2 weeks study.
if I
if I
If
were,
I
no.
was. No, it's in
If
the
I hadn't
past.
studied,
If I had
if I
a
hadn't
study, if I
studied,
had
no,
studied,
pero it's in present, it's in present.
No, but
if I had
if plus
studied,
verb in past.
if I had studied, if I had studied, I would be ready for my exam.
if I hadn't
No.
studied,
But it's
if I hadn't,
Yo digo que I
yes,
say that
it's
is negative.
it's negative.
Could be
I say two.
I say that is negative.
No, a ver, is if
If I
I
hadn't studied
if I
for
hadn't
2
studied,
weeks,
I would
Verb
be
in past.
ready.
For the exam,
and
Yes,
it's
Alejandra, you are
negative.
right.
If I hadn't studied for my exam,
if I hadn't studied
I
for 2
wouldn't
weeks,
be ready for it.
Yes,
it
Rocío.
will be ready.
I know. I think
No.
that is negative.
Have
but
I
it's still present.
I wouldn't be
Uh-huh.
ready for my
Yes, o
exam.
sea, if I,
This is the result, right?
Yes, the result is
Yes.
always in present.
So how do you say the result? With if?
no,
No,
No.
no.
I said if I hadn't studied for my exam,
So again, what do you say? How do you say the result? With if or with what?
with
Good.
good.
Good. Then I start. I
I wouldn't be.
I would be
wouldn't
ready for
be
my
ready for my
exam.
exam if I hadn't studied.
If I didn't. No, sorry.
If I hadn't
If I had.
studied.
Because it's in past perfect.
Yes.
Well, is easy when you
For 2
say,
weeks.
but when I intend make it alone, it's so difficult.
There, is that better?
I wouldn't be ready for my exam now if I hadn't studied for 2 weeks. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. If I hadn't studied for 2 weeks. I wouldn't.
Any questions?
A lot of questions.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me. Go ahead.
If I. Yes, it's
After 2 weeks study, in what time is it?
It would be bad because we know that it's after.
That's right. After. So
I
this
am
is
ready is now.
after 2 weeks is the past of
Now.
past of now, right?
After 2 weeks, you pass, no?
Yes.
Yes.
We need to be more analytical.
Oh yeah.
Well, me.
All right.
I need.
Can I erase everything?
Yes.
Can I give you a headache? No. I mean a challenge. A challenge.
Yes.
This is a big challenge.
Oh my goodness, where did it go? All right. Oof. Let's go for the next one. If I had the key, we would have gone in. This is mixed conditionals. So this is the second. This is the third. And if you mix them, this is mixed conditional 1, and this is mixed conditional 2. Yes. If we had the key, we'd go in right now in the present.
Had the key. We would win.
If we had picked up the key, we would have gone in. Now this is telling a story. She's telling her story. Something that happened in the past. Yes?
Yes.
Next. Then we have the mixed conditionals. If we had picked up the key, the situation in the past, we would go in, present result. If we had picked up the key, we'd go in. So she's talking about the past. She didn't pick it up yesterday, so she can't get in now. Right? Another one. If we had the key, we would have gone in. Present situation with the past result. If we had the key, we would have gone in. Now she's telling a story. If she had the key today, right now, in this very moment, she would have gone in yesterday or last week or last month. Yes? Result that didn't happen because we don't have the key now or ever, so we couldn't go in the house yesterday. Mixed conditionals. We have the past conditional with the present result or the present conditional with the past result. If he were handsome, I would have been his. What conditional is this?
If you were handsome, I would have
Second.
Present situation with a past result, right? If he were smarter, I would have fallen in love with him. What do you have?
Present with a past situation.
If he were taller, I would have chosen him.
Present situation with a past result.
Yes. If only I hadn't been so picky, I wouldn't be alone now. What do we have?
Is.
I can see the last slide.
The last slide? You mean the bottom part? You mean the previous slide?
The previous slide. Yeah, that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Present condition.
What is this?
If I only
It's a past situation with present result.
That's right. Past situation, present result. He was irresponsible, so now he doesn't have a job. Okay, how do we do this? He was irresponsible, so now he doesn't have a job. Past condition, present result. What conditional?
If he were responsible or if he weren't irresponsible.
Where?
If he
were
hadn't
responsible or weren't irresponsible.
Wait. If he weren't. Wait.
If he hadn't
Where?
been.
Where?
If
What is that?
he hadn't.
That is this. Once is then.
No, so we use had.
Yes.
What is
This is
if where?
If he hadn't been
it's a
irresponsible.
condition. O sea, it's
Been,
it's present.
hadn't been.
This is the present, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that correct? Is this the
It's
present?
No.
No.
If he hadn't been
If he
If
hadn't
he
been,
had
yes,
been,
Hadn't been.
responsible,
if he hadn't
he
been,
hadn't been
oh,
irresponsible,
Irresponsible.
he
if
would
he
have a job.
had
Irresponsible
been
or responsible?
Sorry, no,
no,
I was
irresponsible.
negative.
is responsible because
he would
is
have
He would,
He would have a job.
he would have,
Irresponsible, mister.
Irresponsible?
no responsible.
if he had been responsible, he would have a
When
job.
you are responsible, you have a job.
Yes, yes.
There. Yes?
If he had been responsible, he had a job.
Yeah? Is that better?
We're saying responsible because we weren't thinking in had it, like in negative. If he had it,
Uh-huh.
that's why
Yes,
we were
if he
saying
hadn't been
irresponsible.
Okay,
irresponsible,
if
yes.
he hadn't been irresponsible, he wouldn't have a job.
He wouldn't have
So
a job.
if you say irresponsible, then we
The
need to
second
say
one is negative.
Hadn't.
Hadn't been
Hadn't, yes.
responsible, he wouldn't have a job. Wouldn't.
Would have a job.
and on the result,
It's negative.
okay, perfect. Next, there. Number 2, she ate the whole cake because she's not on a diet.
Eight. Entonces,
If she were in a diet,
if she was on a diet,
she wouldn't have eaten a hot cake
Yes.
or a
You
cake.
would have eaten
The cake.
cake.
Oh,
the whole cake.
the whole
What do you guys think?
They are tired.
Laura, it is your microphone picking up a strange noise, Laura.
No.
But open it when you can speak, okay? When you want to speak with us, we'll listen to you.
okay.
Thank you. All right. Number 3. They are tired because they went to a party all night.
If they
They
weren't to a party all night, they
¿Cómo que they went?
Oh, they went to a
they
party.
wouldn't have tired now. Oh well, no,
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 They hadn't gone.
tired.
No,
if
they went to a
they
party.
No.
weren't is a
No.
mistake. Weren't is a
If they
mistake.
hadn't gone.
They,
Sorry.
If they
If
hadn't
they-
gone,
they hadn't gone
gone.
to a party all night. They no, but no.
They wouldn't be
They wouldn't be
been. No, be, they wouldn't be tired.
tired.
Only wouldn't be tired.
They wouldn't be tired.
There. All right, number 4.
He didn't invite me, so I'm not going to the wedding. If they,
If they,
no, sorry. If he,
A ver, the second, the number 3.
if he had invited me,
They went to a party. If they,
I, um, I would go to the wedding. I would have done.
It
I would-
works, but it's not what the sentence tells you. What is the
I'm
sentence
not
telling you?
going, it's in present, right? I'm not going to the wedding, so.
If he had invited, I would.
It's not present.
I would
It's
A
be
ver.
future.
Well,
going.
it is present, but it's not. It's yes. What expression is it?
I
In
would be
future,
going.
I'm going to.
I would be going to the wedding.
I would be.
It's present
be
continuous for the future.
Okay.
Okay.
I would.
I
would be.
Would be
I would be going.
going.
to.
okay.
Going to the wedding. I would be going to the wedding.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, number 5.
Llegaron a Acapulco.
Because they left.
They drove fast, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay. Negative. If they
They
Hadn't
left CDMX for 4 hours ago, they wouldn't be in Acapulco.
Do we add already?
They wouldn't be in Acapulco. Okay.
Now? No. All right. No.
Perfect. Yes, very good.
They left CDMX ago. He's covered in pain because he was painting the house. If he hadn't been painting the house, he hadn't been painting the house, he
One more time. If he
hadn't been
if he
painting the house, he wouldn't be covered in paint. He plays a lot of,
very good.
he plays a lot of, he plays a lot of at work. Yeah. So he wasn't promoted. If he hadn't played a lot of at work,
If he what?
if he hadn't played a lot of at work,
A lot of what?
a lot of at work,
If he didn't play a lot at work.
if he hadn't played
He
a lot at work,
would be.
a lot at work.
I think of is not necessary.
No, a lot at work.
At.
I think
A lot
if
at
he didn't play, no, because the verb is in present.
Yes, didn't.
If he
Didn't
didn't,
play.
No, we don't use didn't. Remember
No.
the rule.
A lot work. He
plays a lot.
He would be promoted if he hadn't played. If he didn't play.
We can use didn't, right?
But look at the rule. We don't use didn't.
But we have the plays. He plays is in present. So we
Yes.
can use it in past. Sorry, in negative.
No, because this is a mixed conditional.
But it's possible, no?
But
So how do you say? How do you say it then? If it's in simple present, he plays. How do you say that
Plays.
hypothetical situation?
yes,
If he
exactly. That is the
didn't
point. This is hypothetical.
So if he plays, how do you say hypothetical present?
if he didn't play? No.
If he,
Yes.
Yes.
If he didn't play.
One more time. He plays. That is in the
Present.
In the
present.
present
So the hypothetical present is
with if and verb in past.
Past.
verb in past.
If
And
he played,
has to be-
Negative.
he played a lot of
If
hard
he
work.
if he played. So is that
Played.
correct?
No, if he didn't play,
Negative.
If he didn't play,
he didn't play
mhm,
a lot of hard work.
A lot of what?
No, a
No.
lot
Lot of
hard
work.
work.
A lot of work. Okay.
Okay.
So he would be promoted.
It would be.
No, have. Okay.
no,
No,
He would
would have
he
been.
wouldn't.
he
He would
No,
not
he would-
been.
he
have
would-
been.
Would have been
wouldn't
promoted.
have been
Yes.
promoted.
He
Have
would
been promoted.
have
Wouldn't have been
been.
Yes,
promoted.
been.
Wouldn't. No,
promoted.
but it's
Okay.
wouldn't. It's
Is
negative.
wouldn't? Why? Is the
No,
same?
it's not
No,
there.
Negative to
yeah,
negative?
no, because
No.
if he didn't play.
Yes,
Negative. Affirmative.
yes, yes, yes.
Wow. Okay, guys,
No,
we are
but it's-
finished. We are past the finishing time.
Okay.
You want more exercises?
yes.
Yes, I need more exercises
Do you know where?
That's hard.
in the book,
In the platform.
in the platform.
All right, so we are
Okay.
finished, guys. I really gotta go. But tell me, do you have any questions?
It's too hard thinking
Yeah,
English.
many questions.
Can I erase everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Maybe think about the context, because maybe if you stick to the grammar, it won't help you. Remember that the grammar doesn't dictate what you want to say.
Yes.
You want to share your message, your thoughts, your opinions. The grammar helps you build the structure. It doesn't dictate what you want to say, right? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but anyways, we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see a little bit more of this. Okay.
Homework.
Yes, the homework is Viewpoint, Unit 5, Lesson A.
Unit 5.
Yes, Unit 5.
Lesson 8.
A is in
Mhm.
apple.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, guys. How was the class?
A.
Hard.
Hard.
Yes.
I have a
Teacher.
lot more of these.
A little confused.
And
You did good, okay, guys? You did good. So for the first day, you did okay.
Oh, mhm.
Teacher, could you
Yes.
repeat the homework?
Yes, Viewpoint, Unit 5, Lesson A.
Mhm.
You still wants to fall asleep.
It's the workbook, right?
No,
Yes,
I'm
the workbook.
fine.
Are you okay, Yutzil?
Yes, teacher. Sure.
All right, good, good, good. Okay, thank you very much, guys. If there are no
See you
questions,
tomorrow. Thank you.
have a great
Bye.
night.
Bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, mister. Bye, ladies. Bye, Saulo. Bye, Xochitl. Bye, Rosy.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.